yes, we are talking about healthy dieting. I was asking behind the camera, what have you had today? Somebody said meat pie. Hey, don't worry, we'll roast all of you here. All of you that wake up in the morning and the first thing, meat pie as diet. Last week we talked about the gym. This week we are talking about meat pie. Now we have a very own person in the house. He is a pharmacist and also a healthcare personnel. Yes, he has been doing me shakara for a very long time. And today I arrested him. I said, young man, come here because we need to carry you. You're the one supplying everything. Let's talk about this conversation with you. Well, if you're still guessing, I am talking about Judy Simo. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so good to have you once again.
Thank you so much.
Smiling.
He's smiling like a kindergarten.
Don't mind him. Judy's always smiling. Your trainers is going with me. Let me say it on air so that they will know, so that they will hear.
This one's my jackass. They lift. Have you watched that movie? Lifters. They lift.
We lift things.
Nah,
all right. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Morning.
Thank you for creating our time to be
so good to have
very,
you.
very busy.
Thank you so much.
Healthy lifestyle.
Welcome.
Now let us ask, what are the essentials of good nutrients required for a healthy diet? I don't want to say what is healthy diet, what is this, but what are those essential nutrients required for a healthy diet? Like as a pharmacist and as a healthcare, and you're telling somebody, you need a healthy diet. What are those nutrients that are required?
Okay, so first of all, I want to give a shout out to all nutritionists and doctors. They're the ones that help us with like most of this information.
Yes.
So yes. Then for the nutrients we need you just need a balanced mix of everything. It's not, you don't need to attain perfection. You just need consistency, right? So you need the right level of carbohydrates in the body. You need the proteins. You need your fats. You need your vegetables. You need your fruits. All those things, they supply you with the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that you need, right? Because your body needs a cocktail of salts, cocktail of energy producers and all that. So yes, that's what basically healthy dieting should look like. Yes.
Basically should look like.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so what are the benefits when we talk about balanced diet? What are the benefits of balanced diet? Because I remember we've treated something like this before. And it's a topic you cannot contain in 45 minutes entirely. So what are the benefits of balanced diet? And how can one achieve these benefits while you take those process of balancing your diet?
Okay, so especially in a country like ours, like it's probably going to be very hard to like have a balanced diet in a single meal. It's usually very hard because you need your carbohydrates for energy. They are the primary energy producers in the body. You need the proteins. Proteins, they help with the building of damaged cells, right? So even the muscles require the proteins. So you need proteins too. You still need what's this one? Fats too. Fats are also a source of energy and all that. If ladies, like most of the deposits in your body are fat, so you need fats too. Yes, they have.
Men don't have the.
Men
have, but ladies, yes.
Without due respect.
Ladies.
Without due
ladies have the
please rephrase that statement.
Men to have the positive of fats.
When you have them with potato, I saw the other day, Emmanuel came inside the studio with a potato, and he's a young man who is not.
Is it not fat?
When I say fat, I mean the healthy fat, like the breast fat from it. Right then, I'm not talking about. But ladies actually, like, you gain more fat than men do. Yes. Yes.
All
right. So we have there are some we don't get from diets, like the vitamin D. So you need like supplements to get those into the system, and there are some proteins too you don't get from your regular food. So you have to get them from.
Now let's talk about dehydration.
Okay.
A lot of people don't drink water. A lot of people. and for some reason, it's of recent I started drinking water. Yes, like drinking water. I could do 2-3 carbonated drinks in a day, and maybe just take. If I remember that I need to drink water, that's probably so. What is the role of dehydration when you're talking about healthy lifestyle?
Okay, so
what's the role of hydration? Sorry, when you're talking about healthy lifestyle.
Okay, so hydration will affect your skin. It will affect the circulation of nutrients around the
before
body.
you continue, what's the meaning of hydration and dehydration?
Okay.
For the benefits of those who are watching at home, our vocabulary, we need to get across to them.
Okay.
We have market women watching us.
That's true.
No problem. Oh, please.
What is hydration and dehydration?
Hydration is
Break
like
that down for us.
having right amount of water in your system.
Right amount.
The right
of
amount of
water in
water.
your system.
Yes. Because we have something like water intoxication too.
That's
So hydration is having
a lot of water
enough
in your
water.
body.
Not a lot, enough.
Enough, okay.
Enough water
You say
in the
enough.
body. Yes. So dehydration is when you don't have enough water, and the primary source of water is drinking it. So you take it in. Water can leave your body through other means, but getting into the body, you have to drink water.
Okay.
So yeah, so up to like
Thank you.
2-3 liters of water.
Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
so
So
back
you
to
can
the
back to
question
the
now.
Yes. So
question.
the
Roles.
question has-
Now I
does
said,
they
what
play?
is the role of hydration,
hydration
in
play?
healthy lifestyle?
You just told them to
Yes.
take enough water. So what role does that hydration play in,
Healthy
healthy
lifestyle.
balance?
healthy lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
It helps you keep healthy weight. It helps you with your skin. If you're not drinking enough water, you might feel it on your skin, right? So your skin might start getting dry. And all
Apart
that.
from say you get dry,
Yes.
Apart from you have natural
Apart from-
some
dryness.
have dry skin.
Yes. So then water also helps you with food digestion too. So you should be drinking water while eating. Like you can drink before, during, and then after. And it also helps you because when you drink water before you start eating, you don't eat as much. So it also helps with that dieting. And if you notice people that they vomit, they purge, that's the watery stool, you notice that they start feeling weak, they start feeling dizzy because vomiting and purging
stooling,
takes
yeah.
out water
Water
from
your
the body.
system.
And as water is leaving the body, the electrolytes, that's the salts, if you touch your sweat and put it in your mouth, it tastes salty. Those salts, they are needed in your body, they follow suit, they go out. So you have to
Replace
always, yes,
Okay, so
rehydrate.
for people that drink water.
Yeah, so drink water. Drink water. Proco doctor, one of our guys, will say, drink water.
Water is very good, and that's why you see people carrying 3 jerry cans of water all
And then
over
when
the
you go
place.
to the gym, all those our sisters, they will see them like this. When they enter gym with that flask.
But
like
really,
this.
you really need water when you're in the gym.
Yes.
You really need
No, we
water
have
because
a
water, a lot will be coming out.
We drink water
Sweat
in
a
lots
lot,
of
and
Yes.
that sweat you also need a replacement.
Replacement.
Because
A fresh
it's
one.
your muscles
Not
will
cold
get
one,
tense.
ordinary room temperature. All
blocked
those cold
one.
one now while you fix
No
yourself.
blocked water.
Because your blood doesn't need something cold. Of course, you know you're sweating. At that point in time, let's be
At
true.
that-
Thank God,
okay.
you are, no.
Okay.
I'm saying something I
Yes.
believe it's supposed to be.
Yes.
So tell me, just break it down now because you are looking up to the ceiling now. Do we need a cold, chilly, cold water when
Blocked
we're at the gym?
blocked water, including blocked.
Okay, so sometimes it's not necessary. It's always good to like take normal water, but usually once you take in water, your body temperature will regulate it.
So you take room temperature water
room
to the gym. No chilly, block ice, broken. I have them here. Anyway, now I want to go to, can supplement be a replacement for a healthy diet? Of recent, I don't know, many things come on social media, especially when you are trying to get something. Now something else then go bring come for you, but it's actually a healthy way of living. A lady was showcasing her mom taking too much of supplement, self-medicated supplement, maybe from our friends. All these women, women like me, but I'm not in that, I don't believe in that. I would rather want to go to a professional before I can take anything. Now, some out of, they just throw caution into the wind, and we see them my friend, you are looking so beautiful. I use social supplement. They said this one is good for the skin. By the time you take it, your skin will start radiating your body. So the mother took it, and before you know it, there was complications. There were lots, different thing was just coming here and there for the mom, and she was hospitalized. In short, only God saved her. So she was warning that we should, everyone should always be careful. So now we're talking about supplements. How can supplements help to replace a balanced balanced diet in our body? And how can it?
Okay.
And couple the fact that in pharmacy they always come to you to buy. Give me this one. Give me this one.
So we need that
Yes.
explanation.
So like I always tell people that come to get supplements. Supplements will help you replace what you can't get from your meal. So if you can get it from your meal, and get it from there. But if you can't, then you can get the supplements, because supplements, if you take them the wrong way, it affects your body, right? So if you notice, there are some vitamin E supplements. Let me give an example now. So the vitamin E supplement or vitamin D supplement will have a high concentration of vitamin E and vitamin D. But when you buy a cocktail of supplements, you check in, you see the vitamin E is very small. You check vitamin C, it's small. You check vitamin D, because they've checked these things. You don't need that high dose of it. So what we notice is, that's why we sometimes ask, are you taking any supplements now, before we give another one? Yes. So you don't go and take a high dose of a particular supplement. Like vitamin C now has been implicated a lot. Vitamin C and this glutathione supplement, they've been implicated a lot with this kidney stones and all that, because people take a high dose of those vitamins and minerals for a long period of time, and before you know it, the kidneys start failing. You're not doing anything wrong. And the hydration that you talked about, when you take all that, you don't now drink enough water, and then you now see the whole.
Sometimes I watch ladies, they'll go and use syringe and they put it through their direct through their veins, and they say, oh, it's good for the skin, it helps, and there's not, because the issue of supplements is like, everybody wants a good skin, everybody wants a good this thing, and so you just walk in, just like they walk into your pharmacy and just say, give me, I want supplement to look good. And they'll just tell like, so how do you advise people? Because we have a lot of them out there that even on this table that feel like they will not eat good food. They might wake up and just take carbonated drink and meat pie like some people, and then decide to go and pack all the vitamins and eat and feel like, I've had a balance.
Interesting.
People that have that kind of lifestyle, what would be your advice to them?
Okay, so there are different kinds of carbohydrates. There are the complex ones. So we now have the pure sugar ones. So the complex ones are good. The ones you find in your like vegetables and all that. But all these like meat pie, donuts, those are the unhealthy pure carbohydrates. They are not the complex ones. So those are not really the best type to take, right? Then for the people that do the injecting,
direct injection through the veins,
you need a cosmetic doctor before you do that, because it's just like saying, okay, I'm going to use a very complex term now. We call it bioavailability, right? So it just simply means if I take a drug in my mouth, it passes through my system, and part of it doesn't reach the blood when it's moving. So when taking an injection, the dose that is given to you is usually smaller than what you take when you take an oral drug. Yes, so you need a cosmetic doctor to be able to tell you, okay, this is the dose, the amount to take, and then he puts it. Not you calling maybe a nurse to your house. You just go, you buy the injection, and then
just
meet somebody to just inject. Like speaking on diet now, there was, I think, a social media influencer, Resta So. She just died. I don't know what happened to her, but they said it was low sugar and I've forgotten what the second one was, but she had low sugar and one other thing. So probably it's a dieting problem that she was having. It was and sometimes most of these things, they are related to people that use these injections. They are like insulin injections. They are anti-diabetic. The Ozempic is one of them.
Okay.
So while taking those things, you're supposed to be checking your sugar level. So you can, because they drop your weight and all that, but they also affect your sugar level. So it should always be watched. That's why self-medication is not really the best. These things, you meet the professionals, and then they handle it for you.
All right, you need a professional in all you're doing. Let's go on our word of mouth. Now, when we return, we'll continue our conversation on healthy diet. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Go back to
back to our conversation this morning. So now, I want to ask, how can one plan a healthy diet on a very low budget? Looking at the kind of country we are in and the way the economy is swinging here and there, and we feel like healthy diet is only for the high and mighty. Maybe sometimes when you go, and if you've had a dinner with probably wealthy people, you get to their table, you will see fruits here, juice here, and they decorate everything, and you're sitting there, you're seeing one lap of big chicken and everything. You're like, okay, it's only the rich that can have a healthy diet. Now, how can the market woman there plan healthy meal on a low budget?
So it's very easy. Our parents did it before all this.
Before all this shakara came, Abi, our parents
all this
did
pizza,
all this pizza, all this thing.
They did it. So
it looks like you cannot buy pizza for somebody. The way you're doing all this pizza, it's like you're the type that
me, I want shawarma from item 7. But it has to be mixed. Both the
the mix?
The mixed one.
It's
just
like
it's not going to cost too much.
He's saying
it's just 3.9.
Wait.
Okay.
You see why
he's saying? It's not the menu.
You see why he's saying?
It's on the menu. It's 3.9.
You don't want.
Yes, mixed.
And 3.3.
That one is 3, but this one is mixed, chicken and beef. Put it together.
As a healthy person, look at him saying,
no.
That's the one I want for me.
Okay,
once in a while.
You can indulge once in a while.
You can indulge once in a while. But now, how can one plan a healthy budget on a very low, healthy meal on a low budget?
Okay.
With all the ingredients we have around.
Everything is balance. It's not about eating too much of this or too much of that. So you just have to create a balance. You ration the rice, the vegetables in your food. So vegetables are very easy to get. They're
what
good.
Kind of vegetables? Very easy to get. What kind of vegetables?
You have your ugu, your spinach, everything.
Do you know that a lot of people can actually not eat rice with with vegetables?
For
they
those,
will not eat rice.
A lot of people, I know people that don't eat rice and vegetables together. Like they cannot use they cannot use ugu to eat rice.
But do you
feel like
know?
It's just for swallow. So their stew is for the. I know of 3 people like that. No matter how you prepare it.
I came across a lady who actually dishes out our meals. She sells it. But she will slice, you know how you slice that ugu very thin. You understand? Like looks like what do you call it?
That's how we slice it.
They will now fresh like that. She doesn't need to put it. She will wash it and make sure it's very clean. And you buy the rice. Do you want vegetable? She will sprinkle it on top of it.
Maybe she has soaked it inside hot water already.
Fresh
like that.
Fresh.
Okay, I've not tried it.
It's another beautiful way to enjoy your vegetable and get all the balanced nourishment that comes from that ugu itself. I've tasted it. I love it. It's beautiful. You can try it at home. I tell you, it's lovely.
Okay, so what are those low budget healthy foods we can get?
Yes, so the swallow too, the same thing. You can also ration your swallow. If you buy too much food, you can cut it, maybe eat a part of it now, come back in the next like 3 hours, eat again. You don't necessarily have to
consume everything
finish it at once. Yes, so everything about, especially for people with diabetes. So there are different kinds of diets. You have the DASH, they have keto, that is the low carbs, you have low fats. There are different kinds of diets. So they tailor it according to like different individuals. So the best diet they always say is the one that fits you, that you can be very consistent with. So you don't have to go out of your comfort zone, because your body needs to metabolize. And if you reduce the food that your body is used to drastically, first off, you lose muscle mass.
Okay.
Because you'll be losing more than a kg per week. You might be losing like 5 kg, and that will affect your muscles. It affects your metabolism, because there are some hormones that regulate things in the body, like what's this one? I think it's leptin. Yes. So it affects your appetite and your energy levels in your body. So once that's affected, then some of your other metabolic hormones also get implicated. Then your levels for metabolism reduces. So you now notice that low dieting, low carbohydrate meals that you're trying to achieve is now causing you to gain weight, because your body does not now metabolize as it should.
As it should.
Yes. So you are now causing more harm to your body, start gaining weight. So it starts by you reducing drastically, and then you now gain the weight back, because your metabolism has dropped so much. So it's always individual based. You can't just generalize this thing, dieting, that everybody eats carbs, do this, do that. Just make sure your calorie deficit in a day is within like 300 to like 800, 1000.
How do one know your calorie deficit in a day? Because you look at yourself, you're eating rice, you're having your protein, maybe your egg, and in your mind that should be a balanced diet. It's of recent we discovered that beans is not even protein like they taught us in school. They'll say classes of this thing. Oh God! See, all my primary school teachers or nursery school teachers,
they are in trouble.
Because we're able to tell us that if you eat beans you will grow, and people are eating beans like this. Only to discover that beans,
they think you grow like
can you imagine? So for somebody that will now buy, you see them locally, they'll buy rice, they'll buy beans, they'll buy egg, they'll buy plantain, they'll put, and the person is sitting there in the person's mind.
Carbohydrates.
Do you call that a balanced diet?
Yes.
It's so balanced.
Yes, it's balanced. The thing is, when they classify beans as protein, it has a high level of protein in it, but it is more of carbohydrates.
Okay.
Yes, so it's classified as carbohydrate because of the content. It's basically carbohydrate, but compared to others, protein. It has more protein than many protein sources. Yes, so beans is also protein. So yes, I think I was in university when I discovered that beans was carbohydrates.
Okay, now what is the effect of too much sugar and salt?
Too much sugar and salt
in our healthy lifestyle.
Okay, this one is very easy. So too much sugar in your body means that your body has to store sugar and fat. They'll store it as fat, so you start gaining more weight. It can affect, and that's why obesity is an issue. It's not that obesity will cause you diabetes, but it will predispose your body to diabetes. Okay. Yes, so this is one of the reasons of not taking too much sugar. And there are some studies that have shown that sugar also affects your blood pressure. That's pure sugar, not complex. Okay. Yes. So
when you say pure sugar, like the normal
monosaccharides, yes,
the normal granulated sugar we have.
Yes, the sucrose. Yeah. So the salt, too much salt. I have some people that they take salt a lot, and they are not up to 22 years old and they already have BP, high blood pressure. So taking too much salt can give you high blood pressure. It can give you because too much sodium disrupts can cause you dehydration also. Yeah, because your body wants to remove the excess salt.
Of recent, the social media was thrown into a kind of shape when a clergy, very popular clergy, came out to say, Oh, it's because doctors say people should stop taking salt. That is why you fall sick. Return back to taking so much salt. Take in so much salt. And medical practitioners came out and said, no, don't listen to that teaching. Reduce your salt intake. Now, what's the difference? Now, what quantity of salt can one take in a day? Because you cook, you put salt. Probably you're warming your food. Some people answered, and I've seen some people while they are eating their food, they'll sprinkle salt on it. Which is better? You put, that's why people
put it when you're cooking it.
And sometimes in the process the salt becomes over.
Yes.
Sometimes you cook and the salt is not even enough.
Help us with the understanding of iodized salt.
Iodized salt,
different salt for the benefit of people at home.
For people that cook and the salt is not enough and you cannot eat it like that, you want to
just
add small. How good is it?
How healthy?
Okay. So this is like saying someone likes alcohol and then you're telling the person to stop taking alcohol. The person is saying, I love alcohol, I cannot. When you come down with a disease condition, you stop it. So it's not as if salt is bad, because your body needs sodium. Your body needs iodine. Iodine is needed for metabolism in the body, right? Because the thyroid is needed for metabolism. Just put it like
Don't
that.
give us medical
this thing. So you notice people that they are having this swelling. Goiter. Yes, that's what it's called. So they have that swelling. The gland is trying to look for iodine
in the body.
So it's not having enough. So it's trying to enlarge itself. It's the body's mechanism of surviving. It's just like your muscles. Now, when you go to the gym, if you gym, the body says, "Oh, this guy has started carrying something that is bigger than me." It increases the muscle mass. Okay. Yes. So that's the same thing. It's looking for iodine and then it grows out. So it can capture as much iodine as it can to run its activities. So iodine salt is very needed. Sodium salt is needed in the body for the right heartbeat, the right muscle tones. Even magnesium. People don't really talk about magnesium. It's very, very important. Magnesium is important in the body. For your muscles, even ladies' menstruation, for the balancing of your hormones, reduction of all those pain, magnesium has been shown to reduce all that. You can get it from supplements. Basically, yeah. Supplements have enough magnesium.
So differentiate between iodized salt, like what and the normal.
I don't enter that chemistry side. Just go to the
market.
You
have 2 minutes to just break it down.
If they tell you, if you check for iodine salt, you get iodine salt. Check for table salt, you get table salt. Table salt is the one that will contain your sodium, right? Okay. And if you are looking for iodine salt, those are the sea salts. You get iodine from them.
Okay, yeah. So I love the fact that you don't want to start doing advert for anybody. Thank you so much for that. Now, your final word of advice, so people will just go all the way. I want to balance my health. I take supplements. I know you said something about that, but I know there are deeper damages that it causes. So how should one work towards getting a balanced diet? As in, what steps should one take? If you are not eating right, or you don't even know what to eat or how to eat it, what should one do? I'll need you to look at your camera and just help us to advise our guests, our viewers at home. Thank you.
All right, look at me. All right. Number one, don't overdo it. Eat and exercise. Your normal eating will provide your body with the right things that it needs. If you need any other thing, talk to a healthcare professional who will advise you better on it. Your exercise is not basically for you to lose weight. It is that while you are dieting, you gain muscle mass so that you don't start emaciating and causing your body more harm. So you exercise for that. So all those people running about thinking, I'm jogging, I'm losing weight. Calm down. Talk to a healthcare professional who will advise you better. Everybody's dieting is not the same. You are very big, you won't have the same dieting with someone that is slim. Someone that has a higher metabolism won't have the same dieting as someone that has a lower metabolism. So these things are different. They are individual based. So please, 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 and please talk to a healthcare professional before you embark on anything of sort. Okay, if not, stick to your normal meals that you stick to. Just take like a pinch of salt is good for everybody. Don't start packing salt, don't start pouring salt in your meals. It's better to use the cooking method, because it's going to get in and like kind of evenly distribute. But if you just pour it, it goes to one area, then you don't taste salt in the other area, then you pour more salt and you take it for that area, and it doesn't get to the next area, and before you know it, you've consumed too much salt.
Thank you so much for that. Once a big thank you to Julie Sieber. He's a pharmacist, and it's an honor to have you once again talking about healthy diet.
It's an honor to have you guys.
So I'm coming
for you guys to have me.